Right, so let's get back to Mr. Adesina now. So, Mr. Adesina, Mr. Akinade is talking about engagement now. I mean, he has tried to define revolution. Uh, he has defined revolution the way the protesters see it. But now he's talking about engagement. Is that something the government is open to?
Well, let me make this point. Channels TV should have been ethical and professional enough to tell me that I was appearing with somebody. And I could then decide whether I wanted to appear or not to appear. The way this young man is talking, if I had a chance, I wouldn't want to share a platform with him because he is irascible, he is irrational, he doesn't understand. And I could have decided whether I was appearing with him or not. But I'm here, though I didn't know the nature of the person that was appearing with me. But I needed to have it too. Now to your question, does government engage? Government does not exist in a vacuum. It's not like something in the sky. Government exists to serve with the people, to serve the people, and they engage with the people. If you don't engage with the people, how do you serve them? Government talks with the people, it gets feedback from the people, and those feedbacks inform the policies and programs of government. So for anybody to say there's no engagement, I think it's just theory. It's just theory. And you know a lot of people like to just verbalize theories without knowing what actually is happening in their own country.
Mr. Adesina, about half the population of Nigeria are made of youths. Is there any particular way in which government engages this large number of Nigerians?
Oh yes, remember that there is a ministry for youths combined with sports, youth and sports development. I'm sure you got the information just 2 executive council meetings ago that a youth bank was going to be established with a large capital base just to empower Nigerian youths. You know that youths are today engaged through other means like Empower and all that, just for upkeep and existentialism. The youth bank is now coming for empowerment to set them up so that they could do things on their own. Now, that was done just 2 weeks ago. For somebody to now come to say no program, no policy, unemployment and all that, when government is doing all its best to even make things better for the entire country and for youth, it shows that some people don't just have understanding.
Okay, Mr. Adesina, add to that, the fact that some people would say that, the issues that are being addressed, the number of people that are being addressed with the Empower program, the number of youths that the Empower program is touching are just like maybe a sprinkle as well. I mean, some could say that. On the one hand is what the federal government is doing. On the other hand are what the states are doing and the kind of intervention or conversations that should be going between the federal government and the state government. So if a large number of people are having issues, do not have access to some of these issues that you have raised, some of these opportunities that you have raised, and the federal government's figures of unemployment are on the rise, don't you think they have reason to express some concern?
I agree with you. I agree with you that it's a sprinkle because Empower 500,000 youths out of like 30, 40 million, I don't have the exact figures of youths that need employment. When candidate Buhari was contesting in 2014 against the 2015 election when he was campaigning, I remember that he was using figures like 30 to 35 million unemployed youths. So the government realizes the problem. But you see, the problem will not be solved in one fell swoop. You will have to have policies, you have to have programs that will redound eventually to touch the life of these youths. It's not that you wave a magic wand and these problems disappear. And one of the most pragmatic things that have been formulated is this youth bank that is coming. Government can't be doing all this, and some people come and they are shooting breeze and they say government should resign, it's inefficient, it's ineffective, it's not doing anything. No, please, I think I will advise you, don't just bring people that don't have understanding to come and say anything on your platform.
Okay, Mr. Akiyode, let's address the specific issues now. You have heard Mr. Adesina, and a significant number of things are being done at various levels, federal and state. Have you been able, or the number of people that you've talked about or spoken with,